About this week is
Is how your buddy.
I have to.
Well,
I don't want to rock the boat because
I know you don't want to, but what I also people like. So okay. Here's the thing: is Kelsey actually friends with Cassandra, or is that a front?
At this point, I really don't know, man. They were almost a forced friendship because neither of them had a girlfriend. Because the first week, Lavina and Shari were against
themselves.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
And then Maddie obviously doesn't like Kelsey, which I mean, her talked about it. I'm like, that's okay, you don't like each other, like that's life.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, no, like I wouldn't hold that against you. You're allowed not to like people. It's like, that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
You don't have to be best friends with everyone. But it was like, so they were the only two young girls left, so they kind of found common ground in the fact, like, but I don't know, apparently Cassandra's been a little shady.
I cannot believe she said what she said.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you do that to yourself?
I don't know. Who knows? So it's just hard to read her because it's like, I don't know whether she's really smart or just really naive. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, you're right about that. That's for damn sure.
It's like Tim always says, it's either this is probably the most brilliant idea or the stupidest idea. And it's just one end of the spectrum or the other. So yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of ground to make up in this game, and I really...
Is there anyone whom is there anything I can do to help you?
I don't know. I think just at this time, it's best for us just to keep each other in our back pockets, keep each other in the loop, and just know that...
Yeah.
I know we found common ground the first week, and we kind of split ways, but me and you still have that mutual respect, and I'm going to hold that mutual respect because we're not throwing each other under the bus.
Exactly.
Your name doesn't come up in conversations that I have with people, and I hope it's vice versa.
Well,
like
to be honest with you, Jared, the truth is, and I swear on my sister's life, I just am not involved in many conversations.
I know, and that's the thing.
If there's anything I can do to help you get perceived the way you want to be perceived, then let me know, because I will do what I can to help you, because I want you in the game.
I want you in this game.
So,
big time. It's just tough. There's a few people that it's just like, they don't give me information, whereas I'm such an open book, and a lot of people just listen to me sing, and then I'll ask them something, and it's just, I don't know, depends on some other stuff, so I can't answer that right now. And I'm like, come on, like, a direct answer is just as good as lying to me. If you're not telling me the whole truth, you're as good as lying.
Yeah, I agree.
And you know what, I'm not here to lie to anyone, and I think that's what kind of intimidates people is...
No,
I'm not someone
dude, people know that you're people know that you're a stand-up dude.
Yeah, I think that intimidates people.
From conversations I've had, just like about everyone, I know that, I've heard that everyone kind of, in group conversations, everyone's like, Jared thinks for himself, Jared is a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
That's...
I really think if me and you can last another 2 or 3 weeks, we'd be doing really well for ourselves. These are the next couple weeks because everyone's slowly starting to get into game mode. Yeah. People are slowly starting to want to make some big moves. If me and you can get through next couple weeks, I know you're already good in my books, and if you slowly make efforts to get in the books of Kelsey and Raul, because obviously all of us are close. And it's gonna just take baby steps.
Is there anything you can recommend to me that I can do?
I'll try and brainstorm.
I just feel like that's the thing. I feel like I want to speak to them, but I just get nothing.
You know what? You're just gonna have to take the chance and try.
Exactly.
And just don't try and force game talk.
That's the thing.
And just
that's the thing. I don't.
Just slowly get in people's good books, and it's just honestly, man, it's just gonna be actions speak louder than words, and letting people know something that you're going to do and following through with it, and baby steps, because it's so easy to take one step forward, take 2 steps back if you mess up in this game in some way. So it's always going to be baby steps and a slowly building. But if someone messes up in this game, I'm not saying that you did personally for me, but it brings that person back down 7 rungs, and then it's that slow thing climb up.
But that's why I didn't understand how someone Dallas who lied to your guys' face until you pressured him into saying it, whereas I had come up...
I just needed him to break, man.
I know.
I would rather someone...
Which is, I would have done the same thing in your position, but what I want to know is, why you guys were so quick to love him after he had lied straight to
But the thing is, we haven't really talked ever since that night.
Oh.
We've had it... we don't really chit-chat anymore. And especially the fact that we don't go out for smokes anymore because he's quitting. There's no time.
Oh, he's trying to quit?
Yeah, so it's I don't know. So as of right now, he's just I don't know where the kids' heads at.
Yeah, you're right. But honestly, Jared, you're right about what you said just earlier. You said if we can get by,
it's the next 2-3 weeks, man.
That's it.
We can get rid of some really shady people in this house that are question marks, whether they're nice people to us or not. There's just still question marks to a lot of people where I feel like you don't hold question marks in my books and I don't hold question marks in your books.
You truly don't hold question marks in my books.
Yeah, and like...
And these like little chat, like how often do we have these? Maybe once every like 4 or 5 days.
It's been few and far between, especially because when I was in HOH, we really separated just because it was a lack of bedtime.
Exactly.
And like I would, people, yeah, man, it's insane being HOH. It's nice, but like it's friggin' intense.
But that's the contrast of HOH. You know,
exactly. And then you go from the top, and everyone wants you to do their dirty work, and then you're back down to the bottom of the barrel, and people are like, well, I used you, so you really have to make your own decisions when you're up there and do what's best for your game and not what's best for other people's games.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hi, Meech. Yeah, come join us. We're just sitting.
That never gets old.
Yeah, honestly, it's going to be so weird. I think it was...